Hi, Miss Callan with Ship here, and today we're going to learn how to make a fun ingredient that you can add to your snacks, pickles. We're going to learn how to make refrigerator pickles from scratch. They're really easy. And you know, pickles are a great way of preserving vegetables. So especially in the old-fashioned days when people didn't have refrigeration, if they made pickles, they could eat vegetables all winter long. And that was great because then they were getting their vitamins that they needed to ward off germs during the winter too. So you can make pickles out of a lot of different vegetables and they're really healthy. Today we're going to be using cucumbers. And cucumbers are in the vegetable food group. Great! We also have some other ingredients. We're going to be using some onion. That's optional. You don't have to put that in. And we're going to be using some vinegar. Vinegar is what preserves the vegetables. We'll also add a little salt to help preserve the vegetables and a little bit of sugar to sweeten them up. And then if we want to, we can add some celery seed and mustard seed just to add a little bit of spice. You could add other kinds of herbs too. You could add coriander seed or maybe some dill, or you could just leave all of that out completely. And we need some water. And we need a microwave. So we'll also be using a glass jar, something that we can put into the microwave, so nothing metal, measuring spoons and cups, a knife for chopping up the cucumbers, and a spoon to stir. The first thing we have to do is wash our hands. So we're going to get our hands wet, grab soap, suds up, and wash for the time it takes to sing happy birthday twice. Then rinse. The second thing we have to do is wash our fruits and vegetables. So first let's get our veggies ready. I'm going to use this cucumber and we're going to leave the skin on. You might feel that your cucumber is a little bit waxy. That's just a food grade edible wax that is on there to preserve the cucumber, but we can wash some of it off with hot water, so we'll wash the cucumber with hot water. And now we'll just slice it thinly. Your plastic knife can work for this. Let's also slice up just a little bit of onion. I think that will be nice in my pickles. So I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of onion slices, just a little bit. There we go. Now I have some onion rounds ready to put in my pickles. So now that we have our veggies all chopped up, let's make our brine. And the brine is made out of the vinegar and the salt and the sugar and spices. And we're going to warm it up in the microwave. Let's put in half a cup of vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar, but you can use white vinegar too. Pour that in my jar, and we're going to add half a cup of regular water. Now let's add half a teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of sugar, and then we can use about 1 teaspoon of different kinds of seeds and spices. So I'm going to use half a teaspoon of celery seeds and half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. But you can leave those out, or you could try dill or coriander or any other spices or seeds that you think might be good. So let's stir this up. This is our brine. And now we have to put it in the microwave and warm it up. And that is so that we can dissolve our sugar and salt into the water and vinegar. So we'll put it in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time. So we're going to put our jar in the microwave, put it on for 30 seconds, then take it back out and stir it around a little. And if it's not dissolved yet, so that you can still see sugar at the bottom, we'll put it back in for another 30 seconds. We might have to do that 3 different times, depending. Just make sure you don't put any metal in the microwave. So you have to use a glass or plastic jar, and don't leave the spoon in the microwave. Okay, let's go. Be careful when you're taking your brine out of the microwave. It can be really hot, so you can use some pot holders for that. So I put mine on for 30 seconds 3 times, and it's all dissolved and it's nice and warm. So now all that's left to do is really just put our cucumbers and onion in. Let's see how many can fit in our jar. Our pickles are just going to go in the fridge. We don't have to do anything else to them. But if we were going to save these for the whole winter, then we would can them. And that's when we boil the whole jar with the pickles in it in a big pot of water. And we would seal the lid on the jar, and that would suck all of the air out of the jar and make it so that no microorganisms could grow over the winter, even if we didn't keep our pickles in the refrigerator. But these are refrigerator pickles. So all we have to do now is let this cool a little bit so that it can go in the fridge, and then we'll cover it and put it in the fridge for a day or two. And then we have refrigerator pickles, and these will last in your fridge for weeks actually. Did you know it was so easy to make pickles? And actually, you can make pickles out of other vegetables besides just cucumbers. You can use carrots or cauliflower or green beans or radishes and green peppers. You can pickle a lot of different kinds of vegetables. You can also change the recipe around a little. Maybe you don't want as much sugar, or maybe you'd like to use brown sugar instead, or maybe you want to add some garlic. I don't think I want to wait all the way until tomorrow or the next day to try my pickles though. I'm going to put my pickles in a sandwich right now. Here's a quick little sandwich. I've got some cheese and some turkey and some greens, and I'm going to put some pickles on top, even though they're not really ready today. And now we have a snack with 4 food groups in it. Well, I sure hope you get to try making your own refrigerator pickles someday very soon. Have a great day. Bye.